Well, happy Friday from Kleinshire. I know that some customers are asking where their garlic is, and also where we've been the last couple weeks with no videos. Rose, where have we been?
Busy.
Busy. Very, very busy. So that's the answer to the first question. We have had an incredible 3-4 weeks now.
Non-stop.
Pretty much non-stop. Garlic harvest was absolutely crazy. We ended up calling in some emergency help. Any friends and family. We're really grateful for everybody who came on a Saturday a couple weeks ago. We got
big shove and push.
Big shove and push to get it in because we had some major rain showers coming and the German white just needed to get out. So we're really grateful to everybody who came to be part of it. I promise you ask for some garlic. We will give you some free garlic, those who helped. We also had some friends visit for 10 days and work and be part of the farm as well. So we're grateful for their help, but it was crazy. It was a crazy period. And we're not busy anymore, right?
Yeah, right.
Rosemary pulled her onions yesterday, so they're all drying. And we are pressure canning sweet corn right now. The clacker might go off on the top. And a big pot of ragu is boiling on the stove. It's definitely food processing season on the homestead, the farm front. But in the midst of all that, garlic. This is the season to clean garlic. We get it out of the ground in early August this year, sometimes late July. And basically the entirety of August and the first part of September is spent cleaning each of these bulbs meticulously by hand. Thousands. Probably 20,000.
At least this year especially.
You lose your fingernails after a while?
Yep, I don't have to trim my nails for a month or two.
Do you bother to paint your nails?
It's a joke.
So anyway, we have lots of orders from some of you actually. I have them all printed out and we will be ready to ship. There are two things holding us up with that. The first is we have to clean the garlic first. But then the second thing is, even if we had it all cleaned, the fact is it needs to cure fully before we put it in a box and ship. And that's why, although we took pre-orders, oh, not quite. Okay. I thought the clacker on the pressure canner was going off.
Washing his hands.
Oh, that's a good thing, I suppose. But although we took pre-orders, we're actually not shipping out garlic until September 1st, probably. Simply because we don't want it to mold. We actually want it to store through the winter for you. So we'll continue to clean the garlic and get it prepped and collect the orders and ship them out. So what are we cleaning right now?
This is Persian Star, right?
Mm-hmm.
Persian Star.
So this is one of our varieties, Persian Star. Our biggest is German White, but we have a lot of Persian Star this year too.
It's our second biggest.
For sure. Yep. So basically what we're doing here, well, let me show you. We start with a bulb of garlic, which looks like this. Came out of the ground. We take the roots off to about 1/4 of an inch. Try to do as good a job as we can. And basically, dropped it. Basically what we're doing is peeling a few of the wrappers off. And that's going to help it to cure the rest of the way. And, well, would you say it's also just to make it look good?
Yep.
You want intact wrappers. So I may actually let this one go just like that.
They're not bleached like some store garlic is.
Yeah. So, oh, you want to show them?
This one I just peeled. Look how pretty that is.
Beautiful. We have some pretty garlic, I think. Do you want to give them a tour of the garlic situation out there?
Yeah, I think we should see what it is.
Let's
See what we've been up to for the
take
last few
you
weeks.
out to see the extent of the operation and how much we have left to do in the next 3 weeks. Follow us. Show people your onions really quickly. Just amazing. Look at all those onions.
Some white, some reds, and then you get your yellow. I think they're Sedonas.
Lots and lots of yellow onions. What are you going to do with these onions?
We are going to store them for the winter and eat them throughout the next, 6, 7 months? 8 months? Depends on how long they last.
Yeah. You're going to braid them. They're going to hang in the
they'll
basement.
Go in the braids. Some will have to go in a bag because they don't really have stems, but most of them will be braided.
So garlic and onions are both in the allium class, but although onions sun cure, the garlic actually needs to hang in the shade, so it's a little bit different. Into the bowels of the pole barn. Got Rosemary's braids. You want to show people what you're up to? Look at that. So how do you do that?
You take the garlic and braid it like a French braid.
Yeah.
And
So it's
put
a
it
French
in.
braid?
Basically, yeah, it's French braid. They're not picture perfect, but they're good garlic.
They are beautiful. So this is Laura's Italian, which
Soft
is it's a soft neck, and I think it's probably our favorite for just eating.
It's one of the best flavored garlic,
Yeah.
I would say.
And the other
Tastes
cool
good.
thing about these is they can just hang in your kitchen, and you just take down one bulb at a time, right?
It looks pretty, they taste good, yeah, and they store well.
Edible decorations.
Pretty much.
So what do we have here? Well, this is, first of all,
Can you
look
get
at
it all
that.
in there?
Oh, well, I'm taking the video here, yeah. This is Persian Star, what's left of it. This is what we've been working on. And this is what we have cleaned so far. So here we have the jumbo size. These are the great big ones.
Really big seed.
And here we have the standard seed size. And we have this chicken crate full of those already too. So we have been busy. And then, yep. So these are the culinary.
Just a little smaller than the seed.
Mm-hmm.
But beautiful garlic.
And here are bulbs that were stabbed or that got bruised. So we took out a
Sad
clove
clove.
here or there. Or just, the wrappers
Aren't perfect.
aren't perfect. So basically the way it works is for this garlic, the Persian Star, we have a wholesaler here out of Wisconsin, and they will take the jumbo and the seed grade garlic, and we'll ship it off as a big order. We're shooting to have at least 200 pounds for that wholesaler. Many of you are buying culinary garlic from us, and this is all cleaned. It'll be ready to start shipping out in just about a week now. And some of this smaller stuff, that had some cloves taken out, these are the ugly duckling bulbs. So Rosemary has her braids, and those will be ready to ship out. We've worked on the Persian Star. The big one though is the German White. So there is a lot of garlic here on the garlic racks. I've been cutting it down just a little bit here, but oh yeah, I'll go up on the hay wagon. Let's take an aerial view actually. Just hold on. So there's a lot of garlic here. What do you think, Rose?
I think I'm inspecting some of it. There's some good looking stuff in here.
Some.
Yeah.
Look at all that garlic. The reason that we had that emergency with the German white was I planted this year in a field that had a slight slope, and I hadn't realized just how that would affect the garlic in terms of moisture retention. So here we were starting our harvest based on test pulls from the edge of the field, but in reality, toward the middle of the field, the garlic was farther along. It was moister and had died back more. So we were left with something of an emergency situation where the garlic had to come out, especially before a big rainstorm, which would have caused even more damage. So we got it out as quickly as we could. But there's a little more wrapper integrity issue simply because it was in the ground a little longer than it should have been. Something that we're going to deal with as we clean all this. So why don't you show people what it looks like?
Do you want to see the good or the bad first?
Whatever you have right there.
Okay, so this one right here is actually not too bad if you look at it. There's a little bit of degree, but it should be enough that there's still peelings there.
This is cosmetic. We'll be able to rub this off, take a wrapper off.
I just cleaned this one. Look how beautiful that one is. That one looks great. But then you look at this.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about.
It's split. It's nothing wrong with the seed itself, but there's not a full wrapper to cover the head. And the same, so half of these in this bunch have this splitting, and then there's half of them that actually look decent and have enough and just need a little clean.
So our wholesaler from Washington State, actually, who buys, well, last year bought about 1,300 pounds of the German white from us, is aware that we have this issue. And he may be able to take some of those bulbs with the wrapper integrity issue, because really what it comes down to is it's cosmetic. We're not trying to store it through the winter. It's seed garlic. So for any commercial growers who buy from him who are aware that that's what the problem is, we'll purchase it at a discount, but we'll purchase it. And we will also use, yeah, it'll be something we use ourselves. And you know, we're offering it as well. If you are interested, you're a backyard grower and you want to start, you know, we'll sell it at a discount compared to what we'd ordinarily sell seed garlic. So let us know if that's something you're interested in besides the culinary garlic. So that's our project for the next several weeks. Wish us luck. Buy some garlic. We have some good garlic to sell, yes?
We have plenty of garlic.
There's plenty of garlic. So Kleinshire.com is the place to go if you haven't placed an order yet. We're grateful for everybody who has.
Yes.
But that's it. We'll take another video. We'll show you our process.
Our progress, too.
And progress, yes. Subscribe, follow along. God bless.